Hi, I'm Jo.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we are
For the Love of Color.
And we are going to show you today how to hang a gallery wall. So we're at one of my clients' houses in her kids' room, and we're going to hang this gallery wall for them.
Now, this is another project that enlisting another set of hands is super beneficial. So Jo called me up, said, hey, I've got this gallery wall to install.
And Rebecca was so nice to come and help me finish this wall and finish this room.
There you go.
This actual design board I made in PowerPoint, which is really easy to clip your pictures, stick them in, and see what they all look like together. A lot of the prints I found on Etsy, a couple I found at Home Goods, and a couple that I found on Etsy I actually just printed out at Costco at the size I needed, and now we're gonna show you the process of hanging a gallery wall. It's actually a lot easier than it looks. You know what thing that bugs me the most when people hang gallery walls is that their pictures are not friends. So you want your picture to be friends, so you only want them to be about this much apart.
About 2 inches.
Yeah, you don't want them to be like this because it looks like they're missing a friend in the middle.
It looks like they're missing a friend, and then another key component to hanging any kind of art is the relation to what you're hanging above. You want the art to be in the space, not detached from the space. So the first thing we notice when we walk in people's homes is that their art is usually hung way too high, and their curtains are hung way too low.
And their art's way too far apart from each other.
So you want the art to be together, and you want to feel cohesive in the space. So
friends, right? You want your art to be friends.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's do this. Great thing to remember is laying it out on the floor, getting some dimensions on the floor before you go to the wall. That way you have an idea of how you want it to be spaced, how wide your piece is going to extend horizontally and vertically. Action!
Okay, so I've got my handy dandy measuring tape here. And what we did is we laid out the whole art wall like I had it in my design board. So what I want to do is I want to measure how wide, when it's all laid out, I want it to be, or how wide it's going to be. So we're at about 86 inches wide.
So that gives us the widest point.
So you want to measure the widest point and the widest point from top to bottom. So
she's going widest point to widest point, and we're gonna see where 43 lands, and it almost lands right in the center of this center piece of art. Well, that just worked out, didn't it?
yeah, so we're just gonna have to kind of hope that we can see where that
What do we say? And now we're doing the same with the vertical measurements.
So half of 47 is
23 and a half.
So 23 and a half is here. So we're looking about here is gonna be this where our little center point is. I have a couple really important tips when hanging art. So when you have a piece of art like this that has 2 pieces, and you want to make sure that they're going to be perfect so that you can put your hooks in or your nails and they're in the same perfect spot, we do the blue tape method.
I love the blue tape method.
So you take your blue tape and put it up a little bit, Rebecca. We're going to stick it right here on the two areas. So here, right under here are where the 2 hangers are. And then we're going to take our monkey hook, which I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a second. You're going to make a mark on each one, like so. Then you're going to take this up to the wall with the two holes in it, and that's going to tell you where you need to put your nails.
Where's your level?
Yes, we're going to get
We need a level.
But let's talk about these monkey hooks. So this is a monkey hook. We do it here like a
Fashion
makeup video.
blogger.
So how the monkey hook works is, let me hold this one.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is your wall, your monkey hook actually goes into the wall like this.
It has a pointed end, so it pokes right through the drywall.
It pokes right through the drywall, and then it hooks in the back, and all you have hanging out of your wall is this little teeny hook like this. So then when you take it out of the wall, all you have is a little hole. So it's really easy to patch when you want to move artwork around.
And these can hang quite a bit of weight.
Yeah, so this one I think holds 50 pounds, and there's ones that are just a little bit thicker that hold 250. So the other nice thing about this is since it has this big hook, your art is not going to fall off the wall because it's hooked on so good, and this is always a good thing to use when you're hanging up art in kids' rooms. That way the art won't fall off the wall. It's like about here. So the The F where we measured right here, I think is where the dot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my hand and I'm gonna find where it is and I'm gonna mark it with my finger like this.
The finger is one of your best tools in your toolbox.
And then I'm gonna take the first hole on the right side and I'm gonna line it up with my finger.
And then we're gonna grab a level. Let me grab the level.
Grab a level.
Okay, so we found the level. Joe leveled the tape on the wall, and now it's time to insert the monkey hooks. That's like a monkey tail.
So you're gonna take your monkey hook.
Woo!
And you just, see, I made this is where I made the hole for my art. And you're just gonna kind of wiggle it in. And you're gonna push it right through. And then all that's gonna stick out is the hook. Then you take your tape off. And your hooks are exactly where you need them to hang
Boom.
up your
This is like my signature dance. It's like a little shimmy.
Can't even remember the name of it.
I'm sorry, I didn't really.
No, you're right. No. What's it called? PowerPoint. Okay.
Easy peasy lemon
School.